So Dawson Ryder came up with the idea. Well, technically, it's an old idea, and I'll still say what I believe, even though it's been a little bit debunked. So what my belief was is that Disney went to Toei, and they sure did, and Toei said no, but it turns out no, it's not. It turns out Toei said yes. Toei Animation said yes on let's turn Power Rangers into a cartoon show. And they even have a pilot that is somewhere that I really hope not to be seen ever. What I thought was that they went for the next Power Ranger season, meaning that Shikinger would have been a cartoon show. Oh God. But here's one thing, is that even if the Power Ranger animated show was made, I have to believe that it's in Disney's hands. You know what Disney does, right? And not to mention, this is before Ultimate Spider-Man. And if, of course, SpongeBob still exists, even if they would make it. So the crazy fact is, it would be bad. It would be horribly bad. Oh my gosh, it will be horribly bad. And especially if you have Toei Animation involved, then that means that chances are it will be kind of maybe an anime style, and they'll also have some Japanese stuff in it. And could it actually have been like Teen Titans? An actual Teen Titans, not Teen Titans Go, which that's what Ultimate Spider-Man modeled after. I don't think so, because I just don't think so. I don't know what's going to go on, man. All I can tell you is that Disney making a Power Ranger cartoon show is the worst idea in the world. Would they be free of all the suits and stuff? Yes, but at the cost of, look at Ultimate Spider-Man. Look at Ultimate Spider-Man. Look at Power Rangers Remastered, Power Rangers Redux, Power Rangers Refurbished. Look what they did with that. If that's exactly what they were going to plan to do with the cartoon show, oh hell no. I'm glad it's gone. I'm glad it got shot down. Whoever shot it down, thank you. Which I still have to believe, chances are they got Toei Animation doing it, but the person who actually is involved with Super Sentai period most likely had to say no. He most likely had his foot down eventually and said, hell no. Now, what if they made Power Ranger cartoons now? What if they decided to do exactly what I thought they would do? I would still be against it. And this is Saban's brands. This is Saban's brands now. Now, sadly, Saban's brands does have a few comics. Do have a few cartoon shows that they don't support. Well, technically animes. Like, where's Yu-Gi-Oh? Where the hell is Yu-Gi-Oh? Did they put Yu-Gi-Oh and do it and put it on Netflix? No, they just have Zexal. What the fuck? Digimon Fusion. Where the hell is that? Where's Digimon Fusion 2? Or Digimon Fusion 3? Or whatever they're going to name it. Where's that? Nowhere to be found. Only season 1/season 2 is on there. As you can see, Saban's brands has a horrible track record when it comes to cartoon shows. Even back in the day, they had a few messed up things. It's like, wow, you had Spider-Man Unlimited, and by some way, you decide to actually allow someone who's a total idiot say, hey, Spider-Man Unlimited sucks. We're canceling it. It's not doing a good job like Pokemon and Digimon. So, let me get it straight. Spider-Man Unlimited did fairly good in the ratings, but you canceled it because it couldn't take Pokemon or Digimon down. And Digimon is also on the same channel. Are you fucking serious? Yeah, I mean, I can continue pulling out lots and lots of cartoons where it's like, dude, those are good cartoon shows, and you allow people to say they suck. Yeah, and you cancel them. It's really kind of messed the fuck up, man. And you're going to tell me, oh, it's a good idea to give these guys a cartoon show of Power Rangers. Given, yes, they'll treat it nicely. Given they might. But the sad part is the writers, man. The writers. It's like, even if you go into cartoons, the writers are still there. The ones who are like, oh, let's get Victor and Monty in this. Yeah, they'll be still there. Everyone who's there is most likely still going to be there and doing the cartoons. And what's even worse is that it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad even then. It's like, yeah, there's not going to really be any time where Power Ranger cartoon would actually be a good idea. it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. It's kind of like what happened with the animes of Marvel. Do they actually say, "Hey, check this out, folks"? Even though technically, I think Saban's will just do it them damn selves, and I even go to Toei and say, "Hey, we need your help." Even though, weirdly enough, Toei and Disney have a bad relationship, but yet they were able to shake hands and say, "Let's do this." And I don't know. I don't freaking damn know. It really. My thought is that when it comes to Power Rangers and cartoons, it doesn't work. It doesn't work, man. The only ones who can actually pull this off is big bad Beetleborgs. Big bad Beetleborgs. And I was like, yeah, dude, that would have been awesome. Or what about Mystic Knights of Tilda Nog? They would make a good one too. That would be an awesome one. Okay, now those, the ones that you left behind, but were actually good money makers. You're just focusing on Power Rangers, but you have these other ones to do with. You have these other ones, and it's going to be pretty cool. Heck, you could even experiment and say, hey, let's get a Kamen Rider TV show and turn it into a cartoon. It's like, yeah, let's see how it. Of course, personally, I would say turn it into an anime, not a cartoon, and just test the waters and see what happens with a Kamen Rider anime. See what happens. If it works perfectly well, then continue on. And of course, do not freaking have your way with it. I'm sorry, but this time you have to have 90%. It's the way it was in the original version. And 10% you can actually have some issues and change things if it really has to be done. But anyways, Power Ranger cartoons. Personally, in my opinion, Power Rangers was live action. It'll be weird as fuck if it turns into a cartoon. As for the comics, hey, the comics are very damn awesome. And it's like, yeah, the comics is freaking damn awesome, but why retread when it comes to cartoons to do that if we could actually have a new season? Heck, do Go Busters, man. Do Tokugers. Tokugers will be great as a cartoon show. Now, if you actually decide to do a live action and a cartoon, that is what I'm talking about. Yeah. Bring Tokuger into cartoons. Good idea.